Imagine you are standing near a river or watching fish inside an aquarium. The fish move so smoothly through water. Some stay near surface, some swim deep below, and others remain in one place without much movement. Have you ever stopped and wondered why do not fish sink? If you throw a stone into water, it immediately drops to the bottom. So, why does not the same thing happen to fish? This question may sound simple, but answer is actually one of the nature's most amazing secrets. Fish are not weightless. They have bones, muscles, organs, and body weight just like other animals. In fact, many fish are heavier than water in some ways, yet they can float, race, sink slowly, or stay perfectly balanced underwater. Nature has given them special tools to survive in this underwater world. Most fish have a special organ inside their body called a swim bladder. You can think of it like a tiny balloon inside the fish. This balloon is filled with gas. When the fish wants to go upward, it adds more gas into the balloon, making its body lighter. When the fish wants to go deeper underwater, it releases some gas, making the body slightly heavier. In this way, fish can move up and down very smoothly without using too much energy. Imagine yourself inside a swimming pool. If you fill a tube with air and hold it, you float more easily. But if you remove the air, you start sinking. Fish use a similar trick inside their bodies every day. Nature created this system millions of years ago, long before humans invented submarines. One of the most amazing things about fish is how little energy they sometimes use while floating. Have you ever noticed fish in aquarium? Sometimes they appear almost frozen in the water, barely moving. They are not struggling to stay up. Their body is perfectly balanced. The swim bladder helps them remain at the same depth without becoming tired. If fish had no such system, they would need to swim constantly every second of their lives just to avoid sinking. But not all fish are the same. Sharks are completely different. Sharks do not have a swim bladder at all. So, how do sharks avoid sinking? Nature gave them another clever solution. Sharks have very large livers filled with oil. Oil is lighter than water, so it helps the shark float slightly. Their bodies are also made from lighter material called cartilage instead of heavy bones. But even when these advantages, many sharks still need to keep swimming. Their fins work almost like airplane wings underwater. As long as the shark moves forward, water flowing around its body help keep it lifted. That is why many sharks are always moving. If some sharks stop swimming for too long, they may slowly sink deeper into the ocean. Now imagine the deep ocean, far below the surface where sunlight cannot even reach. The pressure there is incredibly powerful. It is so strong that it can crush many objects. Fish living in those deep areas have very unusual bodies. Some are soft and jelly like, others have weak bones and oily tissues. Many deep sea fish cannot use gas filled swim bladders because the pressure would squeeze them too much. So, nature designed them differently to survive under such extreme conditions. Fish are not only beautiful swimmers, they are also masters of balance. Some fish can race upward gently without effort, while others can dive down quickly when danger appears. Schools of fish move together almost like dancers in perfect coordination. Every movement depends on balance inside the water. Interestingly, scientists believe the swim bladder may have evolved from ancient lungs. Millions of years ago, some early fish swallowed air to survive in water with low oxygen. Over time, nature slowly changed those air sacs into organs that control floating. Evolution shaped fish bodies step by step over millions of years until they became the amazing swimmers we see today. Humans have learned many things from fish. Modern submarine use systems very similar to the fish swim bladders. Submarines filled tanks with water when they want to sink and push air inside when they want to raise. Engineers copied this idea from nature's because fish had already perfectly underwater movement long ago. Sometimes aquarium fish develop problems with their swim bladder. You may have seen goldfish floating upside down or struggling to swim properly. This happens when balancing system inside their body is not working correctly. Poor food, dirty water, sickness, or injury can cause these problems. It reminds us how important balance is for fish survival. Different fish use different methods to survive underwater. Tuna are fast swimmers and depend more on constant movement. Flatfish spend much of their lives laying sideways on ocean floor. Some tiny fish hides them among plants near the surface, while giant fish roam deep oceans. Yet every species has one important challenge in common: avoiding sinking while saving energy. The underwater world is very different from the life on land. Humans and land animals must fight gravity every moment. Fish live in water, in the world where water supports much of their body weight. Because of this, they move in graceful ways that almost look magical. Watching fish swim perfectly through water can feel relaxing because their movement is so smooth and natural. Nature is full of incredible inventions, and fish are one of the best examples. A simple looking fish actually carries a highly advanced floating system inside its body. Whatever it is, a tiny goldfish in a bowl, or colorful coral reef fish, or a giant shark in the open ocean, every fish has its own special method to stay balanced underwater. Next time you see fish swimming, remember that they are not floating by accident. Inside their bodies, an amazing system is constantly working to control balance, depth, and movement. Nature designed these natures perfectly for underwater. And even today, scientists continue to study fish to learn new ideas for engineering, robotics, submarines, and underwater technology. Fish may seem simple at first glance, but they are actually living examples of nature's genius. For more videos related to animals and animal fact, do not forget to like and subscribe our channel.